Hey guys, welcome back to Harrison's Favorites. Today, doing more predictions. It's week 4 already. It's been some crazy games, and a lot happened this last week. I turned 15, and my Grammy and Pop are from Oklahoma are actually here today, so they're staying here for a few days. And yeah, it's gonna be very fun. I'm excited for the predictions. There's gonna be some good games. So let's get into the predictions. Our first game is Texas Tech and Utah. This one's going to be a really close game. I think at the beginning of the year I would have picked Texas Tech, but at Utah, I think I'm going to take Utah to win. And our next game is Oregon State and Oregon. Oregon's been pretty good this year. It's a rivalry, but I'm taking Oregon easily. Our next game is Kent State and FSU. FSU's actually been really good, and I'm going to take FSU easily. And our next game is Tulane and Ole Miss. This one actually could be an upset, but at Ole Miss, I'm taking Ole Miss to win. And our next game is Michigan and Nebraska. This one's going to be very interesting. I almost picked Nebraska, but I don't know. I could easily see Nebraska winning. I was going to take this as my upset pick, but last week I had my upset pick and I was right, but I don't know. I just feel like I think Bryce Underwood's going to be too much for Nebraska, so I think that Michigan's going to win. And our next game is Purdue and Notre Dame. Notre Dame still in the top 25 somehow. They've 0-2 somehow still in the top 25. Don't know how, it's insane, but they're definitely going to get an easy win versus Purdue. And our next game is Auburn versus Oklahoma. I got my new jersey. I got John Mateer jersey for my birthday. Forgot to tell you that. And I'm definitely going to wear it for the rest of the season because he's the quarterback. So this game is going to be very interesting. Jackson Arnold returning to Norman. And I don't think it's going to be that good of a reunion for him. I think that defense is going to be too much. And I think that's what's going to be the difference is the defense. So I think that we're going to win by probably I'd say 2 touchdowns, I think. And I think John Mateer is going to play really well. So I got us winning against Auburn. And our next game is Temple versus Georgia Tech. I picked Georgia Tech to get that upset last week, and I was correct. And that was a very risky upset, but I knew it was going to happen. And I was so surprised when he hit that kick because that was a career long. His career long before that was 7 yards behind or ahead of that. So that was a really long kick for him. But against Temple, we beat Temple last week pretty bad. So Georgia Tech's definitely gonna beat them pretty bad too. Our next game is South Carolina, Missouri. South Carolina really sold me last week. They're one of my 2 losses because I only lost 2 games. And I got 90%, so they really sold me. And I think Lenore Sellers is playing, but I think at Missouri is just too much for South Carolina. South Carolina really hasn't looked that good this year, and I don't think they're going to be as good as last year. So I'm taking Missouri to win. Our next game is Florida and Miami. I don't know why they chose game day here. It's a rivalry, but at the same time, Florida's 1-2, and Miami's doing really good this year, but I'm gonna take Miami pretty easily. Oh, she's letting you pet her. It's a first time thing.
She jumped up and sat with them.
Wow, very surprising. And our next game is Illinois versus Indiana. This is going to be a very good game. At Indiana, I want to take Indiana, but at the same time, Illinois has right now looked better and they've proved more because they beat Duke at Duke. So I'm going to take Illinois to win. And our next game is Georgia State versus Vandy. Vanderbilt looks very good this year, and Diego Pavia, their quarterback, has been very good, and they're going to get an easy win versus Georgia State. Our next game is Southeast Louisiana versus LSU. this is going to definitely be a blowout. I never heard of Southeast Louisiana, so that's going to be an easy game for LSU. Our next game is Sam Houston versus Texas. Texas has not looked that good, and Arch Manning has been a failure so far and has not been good at all. He is supposed to be the Heisman frontrunner in the offseason, but has not been that at all. And I think he kind of bounced back here, but he has not looked good in all 3 games so far. So we'll see if he steps up and plays better in this game against a bad school. But taking Texas easily. Our next game is Michigan State versus USC. Last game of the week. USC's looked pretty good this year. Michigan State's looked decent. I think I'm going to take USC at home. It's a late game, 11 p.m. But I think this week I could honestly probably, and there's some 50-50 games, but I'm still trying to get a perfect week because I think last year I had 2 perfect weeks where I went 100%. So hopefully I can get one this year, but we'll see. There's going to be a lot of good games this weekend. Well, that's it for week 4. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and make sure to keep those horns down. Bye.